force it to come out.
What do you... You're a genius.
Well, I know. But what I say?
No, no, no,
Wait,
no, no,
wait,
no.
So, as a Brazilian, I have to start this interview by asking about Bruna Marquezine. How was it to work with her?
Working with Bruna Marquezine was a dream come true. First of all, I've always wanted to work with a Brazilian, period. I'm a huge fan of Brazil, not just the music, not just the soccer teams, but City of God is one of my favorite films. The cinema that comes from your country is very inspiring for a lot of Latin American countries, including my own. So when I was contacted to do a hero that has a Latin American family, I wanted to have a Brazilian in the movie because Brazil is part of Latin America. And I wanted to have them be part of the same story that we're creating. And we were lucky. I was lucky to see a casting tape from Bruna Marquezine, and she killed it. She brought a vulnerability and a fierceness that, for me, represents the power of the Latina female that I grew up.
Since you were talking about Brazil, do you think about bringing Blue Beetle here in a possible sequel?
For me, it's obvious that should happen.
That's nice.
If Jaime Reyes wants to know more about Jenny Cord, he might need to know where her mother is from. And I think going to Brazil is probably the best idea I've heard today.
Watch out, watch out!
And the DC universe is about to restart, and James Gunn already said that Blue Beetle will be part of it. So which hero or villain would you like Jaime to meet in the future?
I would love to see Jaime and Kajida, as Blue Beetle, but I want to see them face the Reach.
Nice.
I want to see Blue Beetle face Black Beetle.
What was your biggest inspirations for Blue Beetle besides the comics?
We took a lot of inspiration from Young Justice in the cartoons. Also from the Injustice 2 game. We took a lot of inspiration from the combos and the battle modes of how we were going to handle the action sequences. But in terms of cinema, I have to say that we started with Akira, Drive, and Pacific Rim, sort of like to give a little bit of that 80s nostalgia. But throughout the whole movie, there's a number of references and homages that go from Kronos to Macario, to The Thing, to Goonies, to Alien, to Indiana Jones. I wanted to honor those films that formed us growing up and create that nostalgia that gives you like that warm feeling inside,
And you honored El Chapolin Colorado and Maria de la del Barrio. So, man, it was amazing. So.
Yeah. It couldn't, you cannot show a Latino family and not have that. The writer who's Mexican from Querétaro. I am from Puerto Rico. You're from Brazil. We grew up with this. It's impossible to have it. The same way that we we're forced to watch Maria del Barrio, I want people to be forced to watch it too. Welcome to the family.
You're the Blue Beetle.
I could use that arsenal right about now!
God, you never ask.
Hell yeah! They've been trying to